Hello, welcome. Harry here, Harry the Snack Guy. Got a little bit of a different video this time. Why is that? Because it's my 1 year anniversary. Yay! It's my 1 year anniversary of Harry the Snack Guy videos, so I figured I'd do something a little bit different. No official snack review this episode, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over and we're going to just take a trip down memory lane. Before I begin, yes, I did drill a hole through an electrical cable in my wall. I was trying to hang up some new controller holders, drilled through an electrical cable. It was a mess, and my poor wall. So in the future, one of three things are going to happen. Either you're going to see painted over, trying to match that paint. You're going to see a poster there, or I'm going to have a completely new setup. So that's fun. Good way to end 1 year of Snack Guy videos. Speaking of which, let's just get into this. So this isn't the first setup I've had. Very first video on this channel, Reese's Big Cup Peanut Brittle. Remember I had the other camera angle where you would see like a different part of my, what I would call studio. And yeah, very first video was this one. That was a great start to this channel. I love those Reese's cups, the peanut brittle ones. Those were fantastic. What a great start to the channel. I don't know if you can still get those. That's kind of sad. I wish you could still get those because they're great. Now, I also simultaneously on the very same day launched, with the channel launch, I made this video, the Twizzlers key lime pie. Pretty bad. Actually, maybe I shouldn't say pretty bad, but just like very meh. Very like why am I eating this? Didn't really have that strong of a lime taste, and the center of the Twizzlers, the filled part of the filled Twizzlers, was not that great. Next I had gingerbread Pop-Tarts. So I remember those being not great, kind of cardboardy, pretty mild taste. Then we had the Hers Pub Style Honey Mustard Pretzels. Those are great. I still occasionally see them in stores. Definitely recommend those. Next up was the Hers Charcuterie Board. I think that was the start of the meat flavored chip phrase that I loathe and is awful. Also, let me just click into this. Hopefully, yeah. Okay, so no audio coming through. In the background, I used to always have a different, I always have the different things, and this was McDonald's, and then I also think, remember, or maybe you have to back up. I used to do these little like commentary things. Started having more confidence in my videos, so I stopped undercutting myself with the little comments in white on the lower. Now, if there's any comments on the screen, it's usually just for added context. It's not a joke at my expense. But yeah, the charcuterie board, I remember those being all right. Great Pop-Tarts, I remember not liking. I thought they were very medicinal tasting. Twix cookie dough, no memory whatsoever. Just none. I know they still make them. I still see them. But I have no memory of them. The shredded squid was probably the first like quote unquote weird snack I had, and yeah, that was good. I ended up throwing it out just because it's understandable that nobody wanted to try it, but nobody I knew in real life IRL wanted to try it, but I ended up throwing them out. Very salty. First soda on the channel, Mountain Dew Pitch Black. That was pretty good. Candy Pop Butterfinger. Oh, I remember that's probably the first. Let me think about that. Candy Pop Butterfinger is probably the first snack to appear on the channel that comes from the independent convenience store near me. Like, it's not a Wawa. It's not a 7-Eleven. It's an independent convenience store. First snack pack from sort of snack pack medley. I love doing these. I love getting these mystery snack packs from like all over the world and just opening them up and doing sort of like a bigger video, bigger montage of like different snacks. Oh yeah, that's right. It says 1 of 3, and then there's part 2, and you probably never realized that part 3 never came out, because what happened during part 3 was that the camera glitched out for like more than half of the video, and so like the actual footage is corrupted. And I've been trying to edit around it, and eventually I just gave up. Maybe I should go back and like change the title of these. Coke Coke special flavor for the summer or last spring, whatever. That's their first. That was their first one. That wasn't bad. My second Reese's Big Cup on the channel, the Reese's Plus one, bit of a disappointment, unfortunately. I remember really liking these Lay's Funyuns. I still do occasionally see them, so if you see them in the store, get them. Pringles Philly cheesesteak, that was interesting. I distinctly remember liking them when filming on camera, but then like a few hours later being like, this aftertaste is completely ruining this snack. Starry soda, I still stand behind the fact that Starry tastes like nothing. I was at the movies somewhat recently, and I got a medium size, and of course medium size is like humongous. Got the medium size whatchamacallit, Starry soda, and I was just like, this tastes like nothing. This is nothing to me. Her sandwich chips, I believe, is one of my top 3. Actually, I think it's these back to back. The Her sandwich chips and Goldfish are top 3 views. Sandwich chips, they got to bring these back. They were phenomenal. I love the sandwich chips. I also remember seeing on social media that the sandwich chips were being released and then rushing out, finding them, and knocking out the video in like one day. There have been it's been 1 year of Snack Guy videos. There have been more than 52 videos because occasionally I drop an extra one. But then followed it up with the goldfish s'mores. And what's interesting about the goldfish s'more and vanilla cupcake is that those were old products. They weren't really like on the market for, they weren't recent products. They were on the market for a long time. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know why this did numbers, but it did. And then we had the Reese's Creamy and Crunchy. Not the biggest fan of that Reese's Creamy and Crunchy. I mean, it's a Reese's at the end of the day, so it's like good, but just that particular variety. I also remember, fun fact, while, and you can kind of see this when I hover over it, while I was eating those, I guess it was like warm in my room or something, or sorry, not room, studio. It was warm in my studio, and like just the chocolate like all over my hands, just like completely melted, and like it just was a mess, and I was trying to like hide it. Here we go, is Crave Plant Stick. I kind of forgot how I did this one. If memory serves, I was at my local Wegmans, and this was in the checkout of the checkout lane. And I was just like, oh, is that a plant-based jerky stick? Let's try it. Also, first of the new camera setup. So I did like, all these videos on the old setup, and then I switched over to this setup. That's fun. Tetris gummies, fun fact, filmed 7 months ago, I still have 3 unopened bags of these. That's just a fun fact for you. Here's interesting. So this Vegemite came in a pack of Australian snacks, and I sort of was like, oh, I'm just going to do just the Vegemite on its own, solo, as its own video. And then I'll do all the other Australian snacks that came in that box in another video. The Vegemite got 74 views, which is fantastic. But what's even more fantastic is the follow-up video the next week, which had 381 views. There were some definitely good snacks in that Australian thing. Definitely some interesting things. Usually the snack packs are the snack packs you get from like Amazon or any other vendor are usually somewhere in like the general Asia part of the world. Whether it's like Japanese snacks or Chinese snacks or snacks from Thailand. But they also make snack packs where you can get snacks from like Australia or Europe, like Germany or London. Just unique snacks that aren't in America. But so the Australian snack pack was pretty good. I like the down under snacks. Blackout cake Oreos. Is that my first Oreo? Is it? Oh yeah. That's interesting. It's pretty deep into the videos to have my first Oreo. I mean, my first Oreo on channel. Blackout cake Oreos, by the way, were amazing. That's like top tier Oreo for me. And then I guess these Doritos, the first Doritos on the channel, right? Interesting. Yeah, I didn't like them, especially on the heels of the Her sandwich chips, which were only like a couple weeks prior. Not the biggest fan. Here's the era where I tried different thumbnails. Actually, all my thumbnails up until this point were just auto-generated. And then I tried these. Not the biggest fan in retrospect of these green background. It's hard to read the text here, and I don't think it's as visually interesting. But what we have? Oh yeah, Unique Snacks. I need to try more of this company. They were good. I like them a lot. I do see the other flavors around, and I think all their flavors are gluten-free and dairy-free, which is fantastic for me. The Coke Ultimate XP. In one of these Coke videos, I just mentioned how my favorite company who makes like the limited edition flavors is Coke. I think they more often than not do well. Like Mountain Dew, like has gone crazy with the limited edition flavors, and not all of them were great. This Coke was interesting because it was banana flavored, so definitely an interesting flavor. These Hershey chips, these Philly chips, see like this thumbnail I think kills it because you can't really tell that it's the different bags, but yeah, those 3 bags of Philly chips were outstanding. Really like them. And then followed up with the Q's, the Q's, what am I saying? The Lay's Cuban sandwich chips. They mostly just taste like pickles. First snack cake, like as you can see, pretty much up until this point, it's mostly been like salty stuff. You know, you got a Twix here, you got a Pop-Tart there. Some of the snack packs, Reese's. Oh, great. I don't know what I'm talking about. But this is the first official snack cake. This is the first official, like what I would call like a desserty snack cake appearance on the show. And it was these Ding Dong Cross Twinkies mashups. Not bad. Hers onion rings. In retrospect, I feel like kind of bland. I think on video I liked them, but in retrospect, a little bit bland. Is that also the first appearance of the tie-dye shirt? Yes. Quickly followed up the Ding Dongs with the Kaz bars. It's funny how that works. How, like, you know, you break the seal, so to speak, of a certain variety of snack, and then immediately it's back. Kaz bars wasn't bad. Oh yeah, when it was my birthday, dear friend of mine sent me both dried scallop jerky, and it wasn't even dry; it was actually very wet, and grass jelly, and it was pretty bad. Go watch that video; that's a fun one. Followed that up with seaweed chips; those are salty. Ooh, and that's probably now we're up to probably the most awful thing I've had on the channel thus far, which was these gross flavored candy canes. They were what? Caesar salad, hot dog, and mac and cheese, and it just got progressively worse. The Caesar salad was like fine, and then the hot dog was bad, and then the mac and cheese made me gag and spit it out. Is this ghost pepper chip the first like explicitly spicy thing I tried on the channel? I think so, right? They honestly weren't. I mean, for my palate, they weren't that spicy. Another set of global snacks. Again, love the mystery snack packs from around the world. This 2-parter was pretty good. Mountain Dew mystery flavor. That Mountain Dew ruled. By the way, I never followed up with that. I forget what I ultimately said I thought the flavor was, but then like about a week after this video came out, Mountain Dew officially said it was cherry Airheads. So in case you were wondering. Ooh, these pineapple jalapeno Doritos were bad. That's funny. So then the 2 different videos I did on Doritos were both flavors I did not care for. First group video, first with other people on camera. Thank you to Brian, Jeannie, and Dom. That was a fun video. Go watch that one. And yeah, so as much as I love Coke for like their flavors, and I think that they nail what they're doing with the flavors, this Coke flavor, this Y3000, was garbage, awful, really bad. Might be the most. Well, at the end of this, I'm going to sort by most popular videos, but I think that's second. These Fridays, TGI Fridays onion rings, pretty dang good. Really enjoyed them. I don't think you're going to find them in much places, but if you see them, I can vouch for them. Back to Pop-Tarts. I took a big break from Pop-Tarts and found these banana bread ones. They were new. These Hers cheeseburger cheese curls, first Hers brand product on the channel that I tried that I did not care for. I'm a Philly boy, Pennsylvania guy. I love Hers. Hers is great. This particular Hers thing was bad. Oh, let's talk about this Fanta one. So like, so this Fanta bottle is like a mystery flavor. You didn't know what it was supposed to be, and there was a QR code on the bottle, and when you scanned the QR code, it took you to a flash game, and you were supposed to play this flash game. And I recorded myself playing this flash game, but like I'm pretty bad at streaming like video games, and it was like basically like like if you know the terminology of a video game, like a vertical shooter. It's like, you know, your character starts at the bottom and then you go up and you have to like avoid obstacles. And I was just like failing miserably for like 10 minutes, and I did not get to the end, and I did not unlock all the clues that told you what the mystery flavor was. I think I did end up Googling it, and I think the mystery flavor of Fanta this year was blood orange. So I was definitely on the right track with like citrusy, like, because I'm pretty sure in the video I said it was something like citrusy. But yeah. So that was, you know, whatever. This was just a silly Halloween video. I had bought this Cheetos costume for Halloween, and I just had this idea for a silly video where I ranked chocolate candy on their cheesiness ratings. And then, of course, the second half of the video is me trying a very good variety of Cheetos called Mexican street corn Cheetos. Those are good. So instead of doing like a whole variety pack of like mystery flavors from around the world, I had someone gift me this lamb skewer flavor, which I believe was from Thailand, but I can't remember at this point. Anyway, these were interesting flavor. Oh yeah, this is like the nicest I've looked on camera with this button-down shirt, because I literally filmed it during my lunch break. I came home for lunch and then sat down and recorded a video. These were good. I need to go to Trader Joe's more. Trader Joe's has great snacks, but these bagel chips were pretty great. I believe this is the 4th big cup. I will do every single big cup flavor. If Reese's keeps making big cups, I will make videos. Pretty surprised about this caramel big cup, because I don't normally like caramel. One thing I didn't mention in the video, if you watch it, is that the caramel was like sickeningly sweet, and normally that's like off-putting to me, but for whatever reason I was just feeling it that during the video, and I was just like, this is good. More Mountain Dews. A little bit disappointed with these Game Fuel Mountain Dews. These like throwback. Well, the one was throwback. The cherry one was throwback, and then the grape one was new. The cherry wasn't bad. The grape I did not care for. And we're almost at the end here. So then even more Hers flavors. I think I haven't tallied, but what's that? 6 Hers videos in 1 year. Yeah, these were both. Well, the pickle one I liked a lot, and then the onion one was surprising because I can't read and I didn't realize there was going to be a horseradish dip flavor. But both were interesting. Both are still on the shelves, by the way, as of this video recording. And then, yeah, just this random thing of snacks that I got at the Cincinnati airport, which is really the Northern Kentucky airport. And that's it. We wrapped up. Let me scroll back up and sort by most viewed. Oh, okay. So it is a goldfish. Interesting. but not far behind is the Coke White 3000, and then the sandwich chips, and then the Australian, and then what's number 5? Randomly just the Reese's creamy and crunchy. Interesting. Cool. Well, everybody, it has been an absolute joy doing these snack review videos. So now that it's been 1 year, I do really want to start. I've been talking about this for a while. And it's a personal problem of mine where I talk about things I want to do, and then it just takes me forever to actually implement them. I do want to start doing like things like tier lists. Would love to rank like as many plain potato chip varieties as I can. I know family member of mine wants me to rank barbecue potato chips. That also sounds fun, and would like to do some other fun things like that. But this has been an absolute joy recording all these snack videos. This has been the most successful creative project I've ever been part of. So I appreciate everybody who watches and comments and likes the videos, and even over on Instagram, likes the Instagram stuff and interacts with me on there. And other than that, I'm going to just keep doing weekly snack review videos. Hopefully maybe some other types of videos like a tier listing, or maybe so like a blind taste test challenge. We'll see. And other than that, I'll say what I always say: do all the things you're supposed to do. Like this video, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.